Good opportunity for Kevin to get back locked in. His ERA went from 3.41 up over 4 in that last start at Wrigley Field. He allowed 7 runs in just 2 innings of work, 4 walks in that first inning, and right from the first pitch, the first batter, Pete Crow-Armstrong, he just did not look right, not commanding any of his pitches. The Cubs batted around. The velocity was down a little bit as well, but now hopefully back home, rested and back in sync.
Here's Jock Peterson DHing and leading off for the Rangers tonight.
Looks like the kind of thing we could do all night. What did you say? Like maybe he would see 10 pitches?
Yeah,
even?
I might be low.
These guys are like, well, when do we get our turn? Man, Jock, this is just tremendous.
What do you think the record is for a leadoff guy and how many pitches he sees to start a game off?
High teens, maybe 20. 2-2. And there's a swing, and that ball's driven deep down the right field line. It is gone! And that one was way up there. Peterson, with one whale of an at bat, gets the Rangers going tonight. It's 1-0. Wow.
That's a bomb at 402 feet, and it's going to take him a while to get around the bases because after he hit it, he knew it, and he gave a little Ricky Henderson getting to first base.
Even though he gave up a home run to Peterson, it still looks like he's locked in. You want to turn the page, forget about that pitch, and move on to the next guy. Have to score 1 to win anyways.
What a good splitter. Out number 1.
Well, we'll definitely see that splitter tonight, and that's one of the better ones we will see, diving down and in under the bat of Langford.
This to center field, and coming in is Straw to make the catch. A run in on the Peterson home run. It's 1-0 Rangers.
It's going to be up to Mackenzie Gore to hold down the Blue Jays.
Well, quality start his last time out. 16 starts so far on the year. 4.07 ERA, 92 Ks, 226 batting average against. When we look at his TXU Energy power stats arsenal, we see the fastball, curve, change, slider, and cutter.
Springer hitting .223, 8 homers and 21 runs batted in.
But he strikes out swinging here. Mackenzie Gore gets his first K of the night. 1 away.
Boy, this is a nasty cutter here at 93 miles an hour. Watch this ball run in. Hits Higgy's mitt perfectly.
The Phase 1 of All-Star balloting closed today, and Clement got more votes than anybody in the American League. And when that happens, that means you're an automatic starter. And he lines it up the middle for a base hit.
Ernie loves a fastball, and he got the sinker up and out over the plate. Lines it right back up the middle. That is what he does best, jumping all over that heater.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the plate with 1 on and 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Blue Jays trailing 1-0.
There's a comebacker, and that one could be 2. Seager at second, goes on to first in time. Double play, and the inning is over. So Gore gets the ground ball from Guerrero and gets out of the inning.
With Texas leading 1-0.
Kevin Gausman facing Jake Berger to begin the inning.
Got him. Strikeout number 2 on the night for Gausman.
He laid off a couple of splitters earlier in that at-bat. Thought maybe he was picking it up really well. This one kind of dives down and in again.
The lefty Osuna coming off a series against Miami, which he got hits in all 3 games.
That's a fair ball. And Osuna's going to make the turn. Think about second, and now he's in trouble. Clement to Guerrero. Back to Clement. He'll put the tag on him, and that'll be that.
A base hit, but then caught up between first and second. The kind of mistake you just can't really make.
Bottom of the second inning, and the Blue Jays trailing 1-0 as Kazuma Okamoto will lead things off for Toronto.
And he does hit this on the ground third base. Duran with a good backhand pick. Long throw in time, and they get Okamoto.
Duran getting the start at third, making a nice play on a hot shot down the line and showing off that arm strength. So back-to-back line drive singles for the Rangers. 2 on and 1 out in the top of the third, with Texas leading 1-0 and Wyatt Langford coming up. Langford yesterday, a 437-foot home run. Tied for the longest home run of his career, 1 foot shy of the longest hit by a Ranger this year.
And this one is pounded high in the air, deep out to left, but that one is just over the fence.
A 3-run home run for Wyatt Langford. He leaves the yard again, and the Rangers are on top 4-0.
Well, the Rangers have been tagging Gausman's fastball, but here Wyatt gets a hold of an 0-1 slider and socks it over the high wall out there in left center.
And he takes low ball 4. Corey is 11 for 22 against Gausman coming into tonight's game.
Jake Berger, a man on first for Texas, with 2 down, but the Blue Jays trailing 4-0.
Oh boy, there's another big swing. Deep out to left. Schneider looks up. That one's gone. And Jake Berger with his 14th home run of the year. He makes it 6-0 Rangers.
Extends that on-base streak to 11 games. He got a hold of a 1-0 splitter, and that was a high shot.
And that one might have gone 380 feet in the sky and then 380 feet in the distance.
Rangers up big, 6-0.
When Higgy flew out last inning, that's how we started what ended up being a 5-run third inning. And this time he rolls it sharply up the middle. That's a base hit. So Higgy's 1 for 2. Boy, the Rangers attack offensively continues on Gausman. There's a swing at a ground ball. That's through. Base hit into right field. So Lopez with his second hit of the game. 3-2. And he watches it inside. So he's on for a third time.
And this loads him up for Wyatt Langford.
4th inning, Toronto down by 6.
Popped it up. Guerrero coming down, calls off Kirk and makes the catch. 2 down. And Seager's popped it up. Another play for Guerrero. And after all that, Gausman gets out of it without surrendering any more runs. It remains 6-0 Rangers.
George Springer steps to the plate. Top of the order for Toronto to start this 4th inning with the Blue Jays down 6-0.
Sounded like Springer may have broken the bat on that ground ball. He's retired for out number 1. And he takes strike 3 called. Inning over, still 6-0 Texas.
Jays trying to get something started here midway through the ball game. Bottom of the 5th, down 6-0.
Bases loaded, nobody out.
They need to score a couple of runs.
All right, here's Schneider now. Schneider struck out back in the 3rd.
High in the air to center. This will get a run home for sure. Langford the catch. Here comes Okamoto, and the sac fly by Schneider gives the Blue Jays their first run of the night.
Alejandro Kirk at second, Nathan Lucas at first, as Miles Straw will now come to the plate with 1 out, 1st and 2nd.
Line drive, fair ball. Kirk is going to come in to score. Lucas is getting the wave. He is on his way to the plate, and in there, it's a 2-run double for Miles Straw.
And the Blue Jays have cut the Texas lead in half. It's 6-3.
Fly ball center field. That's not going anywhere. Langford wants it, and he takes it.
Flips us to the top of the order with George Springer, and still a man in scoring position with Straw at second.
2-2. And a check swing, little accidental roller down to first. Berger has it, races to the bag, and he gets Springer.
But the Blue Jays get 3, and Miles Straw drove in 2 of them.
In the top of the 7th, Rangers on top, 6-3. 3-0 offering to Seager. He takes low, ball 4.
3-1, that's inside, ball 4.
2 on with 1 away.
There's Jake Berger, 2 for 3 with a 2-run homer and a single.
In the air to center. Backpedaling Straw. He's got room. That is the 2nd out. The runner at second, Seager, will tag and come to 3rd. Nimmo stays at 1st. 2 down. He strikes him out. So a couple of walks, but Woods Richardson will strand them.
Bottom of the 7th inning, Blue Jays trailing 6-3. Alejandro Kirk to lead things off.
Well, he gets Kirk to chop one right into the dirt, and Seager throws him out. 1-2, and yeah, I challenged that one.
That's a strike.
Call the ball. That's going to be a strikeout looking. Roberto Ortiz announcing the ABS challenge by Higgy. Yeah, that's a beauty.
That climatic 4th strikeout for Gore, but 4th strikeout nonetheless.
Brings up Davis Schneider with 2 away, nobody on.
2-2, and a swing and a miss. He strikes out Schneider. So back-to-back Ks for Gore to close out the 7th inning and quite possibly his evening.
Getting set to start the 8th inning with the Blue Jays trailing 6-3.
Brings up Kyle Higashioka. Higashioka working on a 2 for 3 evening.
Ready again, the 3-2, and that is low, ball 4. So that's a 3rd walk that he's handed out here.
Runner goes. And it's hit in the air to left field. Here comes Schneider, a diving catch. The throw headed towards first is in time. What a play by Davis Schneider.
What a play by Davis Schneider with the leather and with the arm.
To the bottom of the ninth inning we go. The Blue Jays need a big rally, down 6-3 to the Texas Rangers.
Reaches for it and lines it softly into left for his second hit of the night.
And the Blue Jays get the leadoff man on.
It's a big at-bat for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. coming up. You're down by 3. There's nobody out in this inning. Get the leadoff guy on.
And he swings and misses. And that is a big strikeout for Jacob Latz.
Looking for the fastball, got the fastball, but just not catching up.
One out here in the bottom of the ninth inning with the Blue Jays down 6-3. Kazuma Okamoto at the plate.
Driven to center field and deep. And it is gone. A long home run for Kaz Okamoto, number 18 on the season, and it's a one-run game.
What a swing from Kaz Okamoto. 420 feet out to center field. Hit that thing about 108 miles an hour off the bat. A four-seam fastball on the outer third, using the big part of the field.
Swinging a little tapper out near the mound. Latz has it. Easy underhand to first.
And the Blue Jays are down to their final out. Indeed, Brandon Valenzuela comes off the Blue Jay bench as a pinch hitter for Nathan Lucas. He'll bat, of course, from the right side against the lefty Jacob Latz.
And that looked good. Strike 3 called, and Valenzuela's down looking. This one is over. Rangers take the opener 6-5.
Well, great job from Wyatt Langford's big 3-run homer, and Jacob Latz, even though giving up the 2-run homer, stayed in this game and was able to close it out.